Mobile gaming has become an integral part of some people's daily lives, with millions of people around the world turning to their smartphones and tablet for entertainment. And because of that, lots of new mobile games are getting released every month to entertain people for hours on end. So we scanned through all of the most recent games that came out this month and came up with a lineup of 10 best mobile games among them. So stick around as we go through each of the 10 latest games for Android and iOS as of the first quarter of 2023. By the way, if you like getting updated on newest games for mobile, you can go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on and get notified on future uploads. Let's get to it. Starting off at number 10, we have Derby King. This is a role-playing game in which you will race to death and be the last one standing. This high-speed racing game encourages players to cause as much damage as possible as the most destructive drivers and turbocharged cars compete against each other. Now, this is a driving game in which you don't have to be responsible, as players can indulge their wildest destructive impulses. With a vast array of objects to obliterate, players can wreck their way through environments ranging from parched deserts to narrow streets and massive storm drains. Oh, and by the way guys, let me borrow a quick 60 seconds of your time to introduce you to an MMORPG called Dragonstorm Fantasy. Dragonstorm Fantasy is an MMORPG in which players go into an amazing fantasy world where they will have to complete missions and grow as heroes while at the same time playing with friends and other players in a world full of magical creatures, all of which are made with excellent graphics and good production value in general. Aptoide is currently having a promotion campaign in which players who download and play Dragonstorm Fantasy through Aptoide will get 20% bonus for all their in-game purchases. To download the game, you just simply install Aptoide and AppCoin's wallet through the link down below in the description and download Dragonstorm Fantasy there. And when you purchase any in-game items, you just need to use the code, which you can also copy from the description, and then you should be able to get 20% cashback in the form of points off of your purchases. If you're interested in this awesome MMORPG, you can download Dragonstorm Fantasy through the link down below. Alright, next up at number 9 we have Vulcan's Creed Mythology. Vulcan's Creed Mythology is a mobile game with a Roman or Greek theme that follows up a wave-based format. The main components of the game include characters, enemies, items, abilities, and weapons. In the game, your goal is to stop hordes of monsters from advancing and destroying the gate, keeping them away from civilians to maintain peace in the city. It's a progression type of game, which means each level represents great challenges, with the difficulty and pace increasing with each advancement. Coming in at number 8, we have Mecha Warfare. Mecha Warfare is a turn-based RPG on the Nemo platform. It takes inspiration from robots or mecha from most of the popular franchises like Gundam, Transformers, and more. In the game, you will be transported to a world where mechas rule the world, and battles between different robots or mecha forces that will send shockwave on a galactic scale. Like many turn-based games, Mecha Warfare always prioritizes strategy, and with a multitude of mechas, each has different combat styles and strength. The game also has an extremely engaging PvP and PvE features that will guarantee to give players a better experience in this genre. At number 7, we have Shelter. Now, this is a role-playing game in which you take the role of a mother of cute animal cubs. Your cub's survival is in your paws, so your main goal here is to find food for them and help them survive the harsh environment of the wild. Shelter is a survival game in a beautiful world where you get to experience adventure that is both cute and heartbreaking. Because as beautiful as it is, when you stroll around with your family, it can be just as dark and unforgiving. Next up at number 6, we have Starfall Fantasy Neverland. Starfall Fantasy Neverland is a social MMORPG in which you can explore a new world full of places to discover and quests to complete. It's an open world in which you'll have the opportunity not only to fight on the larger battlefields, but also to create your own home and get married. It's not comparable to other games in this genre though, but if you're bored and want to try something new, regardless if it's good or bad, then this might be an option. Moving on to number 5, we have Mistfall. This is a game in which you get lost in a mysterious mission with a deep storyline and confusing eldritch puzzle, all while enjoying thrilling bullet hell and first-person shooter gameplay. It offers an epic adventure through a dark open world full of supernatural horror and difficult tasks that you need to be prepared for. You can explore all battle modes such as ambush, snipe, and free fire, and overall the game is great, and it's just that it's not yet global. But you can still play it through using a VPN. At number 4, we have Over the Gears. This is an action RPG set in a world where everyone has become humanoids due to an unknown virus. The game features a turn-based combat, but unlike the traditional games in the genre, in Over the Gears, you will be able to move your character after you cast your skills. This is a game in which you could get immersed in this fantasy sci-fi world where you engage with various opponents and characters to interact with. Coming in at number 3, we have Apocalyptic Rise of Hero. Apocalyptic Rise of Hero is a role-playing game based on the popular anime series Boku no Hero. It's an idle RPG game in the apocalypse era where evil forces are conspiring against society and raising an army to make the world a dark place. The game offers free S-class heroes, which you can obtain by simply logging in. You form your enemy team, enjoy multi-hero duo, and have fun with many game modes such as tower climbing, collection, AFK earnings, guild wars, world boss, and a lot more. Now down to number 2, we have Starfall Arena. If you're a fan of popular 5v5 isometric arena games such as, League of Legends or Mobile Legends, then you might also want to give this game a try. Starfall Arena is a mobile game in which you participate in exciting 5v5 battles against players from all over the world. In the game, you can explore every corner of this game world while forming the best strategies in the arena to defeat all your opponents. But one thing to take note of is this game requires you to log in with an NFT wallet. That is because this game has a blockchain integration, making it possible for players to earn real money while playing. Finally, at number 1, we have Project Bloodstrike. Project Bloodstrike is an exciting action and battle royale game that plunges you into a high-stakes battle featuring numerous weapons as you strive to come out on top. This game is pretty much similar to Call of Duty Warzone, with plenty of engaging elements to keep you fully entertained during every gameplay session. Featuring a first-person perspective, you will have an up-close personal view of all the opponents within your crosshair, and the game's exceptional 3D graphics enhance the excitement further, especially with a variety of weapons that can be unlocked throughout the gameplay. And that wraps it up. We hope you enjoyed our roundup of top 10 mobile games of this month. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel because whether you're into fast-paced action, brain-teasing puzzles, or immersive storytelling, there's always a game out there for everyone. Mobile gaming industry is constantly evolving and we can't wait to see what exciting new games will hit up the app stores next. So grab your phone, download some games, and have fun. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Gaming at Max and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.